A lot of people focus on the third day as Easter Sunday, and in one sense that's true, but it's the vigil really that is the completion, because that's where the light of Christ is lit. And the God who says on Maundy, Thursday, "This is my body given for you," proclaims also that he's going to give us back our bodies too. And so the great image in the icons of old is that Jesus is on Holy Saturday into the vigil, lighting a flame that will burst open the darkness, and that as he steps forth from the tomb, he's holding the hands of our primal parents, Adam and Eve, and he's pulling them out and pulling us out with them.
The service of the Easter Vigil begins in the memorial garden. The very first thing we do is kindle a fire in darkness, symbolizing Christ's victory over the grave. And so it's appropriate that we do it surrounded by the graves of those who we love and have seen no longer. And the congregation then processes into the church following the lighted Paschal candle, the light of Christ that triumphs over the darkness. That's the candle that will lead us into the church and which then burns at every funeral throughout the rest of the year.
It's most appropriate that baptisms happen at the Easter Vigil, in part because of ancient tradition. This is when historically those catechumens, those persons who were desiring to become Christian, they would be baptized at the vigil. There's no better night to do it than on Easter, because baptism is an image that shows forth death and resurrection. Paul says in Romans chapter 6, we are buried with Jesus in death in the waters. We go down to the waters, the place of chaos and death in the ancient world, but then we're brought up out of the waters. We're raised into the newness of life. And that is precisely what we do when we baptize at any liturgy, but particularly we name that profound mystery of baptism in the Easter Vigil.
The Great Vigil of Easter is the third service of the Triduum, the 3 great days, where we celebrate the Paschal mystery. The Great Vigil of Easter is actually the oldest and most ancient celebration of Easter.
And so it's one story, it's one arc that moves through 3 days. That is the mystery of faith. Christ has died, Christ has risen, and then finally Christ will come again.